There's been a lot of research in the past couple of decades in the learning sciences. It's taught us a lot about what learning really is and a lot about how to make it happen better. PALMs are based on two great advances, perceptual learning and adaptive learning. Perceptual learning offers, probably for the first time, ways of systematically teaching pattern recognition. Adaptive learning uses the learner's performance to guide the sequence of events in learning. In anatomy, this is really important because you don't just learn the name of a structure, but you learn to see it from different angles, embedded with other structures. Imagine what a surgeon is doing when they cut into tissue and there's blood flowing and there's funny lighting and here's a muscle, here's a vein, here's an artery, here's a tendon, and you're supposed to cut some things and not other things. So the knowledge we want to get out of anatomy is not just the names of things, but to understand how to see them and distinguish them from other things. With PALMs, we've had a lot of very positive feedback from customers, and some of that has come through Primal Pictures as they've shown it to their staff and they've shown it to their customers. And here you have people who've been dealing with, first-rate anatomy pictures for years, but there's always been an issue of training or education, and there's different things that have been tried in these fields, and they suddenly see this and they say, wow, finally, this is the way to learn this complicated information.
Before, we teach people to either to memorize things or to understand things, but what this does is it teaches all those kind of pattern recognition, visual things that you aren't really aware of. We've discovered that when students use PALMs, that they learn much more quickly, and the learning is adapted to the students.
We've learned a lot about how learning works and how to make it better in scientific research, but there have not been good ways to use that.
Yeah, and I think the idea also, from the faculty's point of view, of just being able globally to see which students seem to have trouble, which ones are doing really well, might be useful too.
Almost everything we've learned in research is better if you adapt it to the individual learner. There's not one size fits all in how you arrange learning events. It gives you that comfort, you know you're succeeding as you go through it.